Their apex and their downfall came during the 16th War. The widespread introduction of militaristic drugs had turned common soldiers into near-mindless brutes, capable of fighting through pain. On that fateful day, the bells rang across the Symmerian temple as the monks rushed to don their gear, while cannons thundered against the ancient stone walls. From atop the temple, the head monastery watched. He knew they could not win, but he also knew his monks would not accept retreat. What followed was one of the most legendary battles ever recorded. 200 warrior monks against 2,000 soldiers armed with cannons and explosive arrows. This became known as the Battle of Mountain Cimmus. The details are lost to time, but one fact remains. The monks felled over 1,200 soldiers before they themselves were slain. With that said, any questions? The professor added. Did they not have cannons mounted on the temple or the mountain? Asked the student. They believed in the way of shield and sword. They did not even use bows. As head monastery Eladius once said, "If my men fall, they shall fall staring their enemies in the eye." Using arrows would only prove that I am training cowards, not warriors, answered the professor. So by that logic, why not use a normal sword and shield rather than that giant slab of metal? Asked the student. The first head monastery, Limmius, once said he had trained with sword and shield, and that it only taught him how to be a soldier. But by training men with a weapon that is both sword and shield, he taught them to become one with their weapon and their cause. A sword that can shield your body, yet also cleave an enemy in two, forces its wielder to fight with total focus, knowing there is only a single layer of steel between life and death. That's dark, but also quite smart, remarked the student. The monks were not the kind to seek out battle, but when they were forced to fight, they made sure they would be remembered for ages to come, finished the professor.